Use code AFTV25 for 25% off your order with Faraway Pizza. Click the link below or visit faraway.co.uk now.
AFTV, Nick, you've just watched the game. I'll let you kick things off. How are you feeling about it all?
I feel mixed. I feel very mixed because at the end of the day, we've taken 4 points from Liverpool across 2 games. And if you told us at the beginning of the season, we 100% would have taken it. They still are a very good, very dangerous team, albeit they've been off form. And we've been in their position before in the same way that they've been in our position before, where we've been on, 7th, 8th, struggling, but still turned over big teams and pulled up big results because, we're able to do that and we're capable of doing that. And so we've kind of changed positions. We understand each other a little bit. And I think that it's kind of business as normal, to be honest with you. Anfield is not a place you can go. I think they've lost 1 all season there. It's not a place that anyone can go and expect to get 3 points. Mm-hmm. That's nobody in the league, not Man United, not Man City, not anybody. Least of all us who haven't won there in something like 10 years or something ridiculous. So before the game, if we were to win, that would have been a huge result. A draw is a okay result, and then a loss would have been really, really devastating, not just for 1 point, but for the momentum of the team and for the mentality to know that we can go places. You have to make the season feel different. We saw that 3-2 at Bournemouth, 3-2 at home, Man United. And, it's one of those moments where we have to tell ourselves and learn for ourselves that this season is different to other seasons. We can go to these grounds where we normally lose and go and get draws, So that should give us momentum going into Man City and playing at the Etihad, that we can come out of there with a result, with something, and just not lose.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm with you. You can never expect 3 points at Anfield, especially when you look at the quality that Liverpool possess, regardless of form and the poor season they're having. But surely at 2-0 up, that expectancy starts to creep in.
100%. I do think that Mikel Arteta has to take some responsibility for that with the style of football that he changed, the tactical changes and the substitutions that he made. So it's not necessarily down to the players that they've bottled it. He's made a decision to do something different. We already have Rob Holding in, who is the go-to guy for the back 5. We bring in Jakub Kiwior, who's only had 1 performance and wasn't great. He's come in. And so, if anything, it comes down to our injuries and, difficulty with the weakness of our squad, or lack of depth in our squad, I would say. So he has to take some responsibility for that, because 2-0 up against a team like Liverpool, if we want to be replicating or getting close to what Man City have done, we have to go for 3, 4, 5, 6-0, not just a 2-0. We've seen Man City tear teams apart. We see Liverpool themselves put 7 past Manchester United relatively recently, and we typically score 3s and 4s. So to go there and score 2 and then take our foot off the gas and say, okay, let's start grinding it out now, I think that's a mistake for Mikel Arteta. He's still a young and less experienced manager, so he has to learn from that and learn from these experiences. And the key thing is that it doesn't cost us 3 points while he's learning on the job, and while this team's learning, it doesn't cost them 3 points as well. And I thought, big shout out to Rob Holding, because the penalty was really soft, but I thought he played very well today. And he's, obviously we know his situation. So,
thoughts on Ramsdale to wrap it up?
Yeah, I mean, just amazing. How he's not England's number 1 is completely baffling to me. But at the end of the day, I don't want him playing mid-season games anyway. So that's fine. Obviously for him as on a personal note, I hope he gets it if that's what he wants. But unbelievable. People always say he makes saves for the cameras and all the rest of it. It's nonsense. He makes the saves that he can make. If you think that in the heat of that moment, he's thinking about the cameras when the ball's flying at him, he's taking a deflection, he's got to change his body last minute. And, he's made, I think in the last 5 minutes, made 2 or 3 saves that really saved the game for us. So I gave him man of the match on the video that I did. And he's unbelievable. And I think he's been class all season. He's going to make mistakes. That's the nature of football. We keep backing him. We keep supporting him. And I still think that we're in the driver's seat to win the league.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.